This is really, really fundamentally different. You're about to watch a serve transform before your very eyes. Corey recently flew out to work with us here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin on the courts, and even though he was already a solid 4.5 player, he had some fundamental flaws with his service motion, probably some of the very same flaws that you have with your motion. Watch as we change his motion from looking like this to looking like this. Want to take a look?
Yeah, no.
Have you seen it on video?
Maybe once, but on my own, and it wasn't not so much.
Well, let's look at somebody else first.
Oh, great.
Yeah, a couple things I'll point out that for me generally tend to be like the most important patterns among players, or kind of technical points that tend to be most important. So from kind of overall setup position or loaded position, trophy pose, the tilt of the shoulders is really important to have vertical alignment up towards the ball. What you talked about, the rotation back, is super important to have the body loaded well. So check out how we can see both his hips and his chest back towards us.
It's a thing of beauty.
And his shoulders are pretty close to perpendicular.
Yeah.
The racket drop position is big. Djokovic is just a freak. Generally speaking, if you can get the forearm to horizontal to the court surface, you're doing really well as far as like loaded shoulder. So at this point, his chest is facing up towards the ball as his body rotates upwards. And a big part of successful serve is I've heard people describe it as kind of a cartwheeling kind of rotation where right elbow is on the bottom right now, left elbow is on top. And then this is halfway, making that rotation with the upper body. And then at contact, the right elbow is on top and the left elbow is on the bottom.
Yeah.
So there's this rotation of the upper body in a vertical alignment up towards the ball, which is why everybody says to hit up, but doesn't really tell you how or why, yeah.
Right.
And then another big thing is release. Yeah, release of the racket face, which is big here. So that's everything in a nutshell.
Yeah. Okay, got it.
Now let's take a look at yours. So we're gonna kind of stop and take a look at all those same positions.
Okay.
So trophy pose, what differences do you notice?
Well, my racket isn't where it's. My racket is still way up here.
This isn't the racket. Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Here, let's do this.
Well, his leg is still behind, and mine's. Whoops. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Mine is already moving out.
Yep.
Well, there it is fine, but then I don't keep it there.
You could have your feet. There's players that actually keep their feet close together the entire serve. So that's not so much my concern as it is what it's leading to with the rest of your body.
I'm like this, and he's like this.
Yep.
Right. I'm not. I think I'm doing this, but I'm not.
Well, you may be doing it more than before. I don't know what your serve. Remember, it's all the whole physical experience is all relative to whatever you were doing before. So we can see the front of his hips and the front of his chest, but not. You can basically see the entire front of his chest. So he's got about a 90-degree advantage on you
already.
as far as using his body. But your shoulder flexibility is great. Your racket drop is good. It's something a lot of players never develop. You're in good position
Getting
though.
off the ground.
Yeah, no, I mean, like you're in great position with your upper body, with the extension of your arm and your shoulder. I mean, you guys look really similar in this position, and you're doing a good job.
It's not bad. Right? Kind of how it's supposed to be.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look at a couple more of your serves. I'm gonna do a little better job of releasing here. What I'm looking for is your hand rotating out to the right.
Right.
This is what a lot of players and coaches refer to as wrist snap, is lagging of the racket head and then releasing this way. And a lot of players misconstrue that as this.
And it's a weird thing to get to get.
It
I
is.
feel like, but
This is something that you've worked on?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, good.
Totally, for sure.
Here, I'll show you from the side. This is where you see a really impressive foot fault.
Yeah.
So as far as vertical alignment, you're about 45 degrees, which is usually ballpark what I recommend for amateur players. If they want to have, at least be in the ballpark. Most players, if you look around here, everybody's horizontal to the court. So you have some tilt, which is good. This is something we need to talk about.
Yeah.
Check out this football.
That's why when I played that tournament, I started serving a foot behind the line because I saw.
You started getting. Oh, did you start getting called for it or no?
I knew it. I hadn't really played a tournament, but somebody pointed it out, so that my only solution was to start behind the baseline.
Yeah. So here's a different one, starting behind the line. You're walking your left foot forward, and then crossing your right foot in front.
Yeah.
For me, I think the main thing is training a more effective trophy pose, aka like the loaded position you're in right here. We're short on the rotation by quite a bit. We're short on the tilt by a little bit, not as much as the rotation back.
Yeah.
But definitely not as good as you could be doing for the strength and stability that you have. So I think we're going to start with that. Now that we've analyzed Corey's service motion, we've compared it to a professional example, and we've picked out the fundamental flaws, the biggest flaws that we need to focus on and change, we're going to work him through a series of progressions to build his awareness of what those new, improved positions are, and also help him feel what it's like to get to those new positions, specifically with the tilt of his shoulders and the rotation back of his body. So let's do this. Let's go to platform stance. And what we're going to do is practice going from your setup position just back to your trophy pose. So we're going to start off without tossing, without a ball, and just practice going to this position.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust you. Yeah.
I want to go like that, huh?
We don't want you. We don't want you
not
horizontal. Yeah. It's somewhere around here would be great.
Okay.
And then if you look at the plane of your shoulders and your
degrees.
chest, we'd love to see you.
So 45
here.
and. Okay. Keep it up a little bit. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So kind of check everything out.
Yeah.
Feel what it feels like.
Okay.
And then I'd like you to go from your setup position back to there again, please. Good. And just a little bit more tilt would be great. Kind of feel like you're kind of sliding your hips out there a little bit. Yep. So, yeah. And
Keep that up.
Yeah.
More? Okay.
Yep. All right. So
Okay.
that's pretty close.
Yeah.
I'm not the verticalness.
Yeah.
Like most pro men are really close to straight up and down. I'm not expecting you to get to that point, but definitely more than 45 degrees would be nice. The rotation back is just about right here.
Okay.
I'm pretty happy with that. I can see a little more bend in the knees, and we're going to get this racket aligned upwards a little bit more.
Right. It's different. It's not. His is more. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going for more like the classic back scratch kind of position. We're gonna start with it up a little bit higher.
Okay. Yeah, I know that's like Federer does it.
All right, let's put in. We're gonna put in a couple more reps without a ball, just to build your awareness of what you're doing with your body. And this was
Up higher.
Yeah. And so now I'd like to see you go from that position to just kind of walk around and go with a slow, really slow, smooth. Yep. And you can take a step forward on your right foot, make it a lot easier for you to rotate forward. Yep, good. Let's see like 10 or 12 reps of that, please.
I can feel the racket being the right spot now, pointing it up.
Yep.
Like, yeah, that's much different.
Yep.
That was way different. Is that because when you do that, you get more play because you're going from high to you're getting more snap? Because if I'm starting here versus here, it's getting more leverage.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is same starting position, and I'd like you to practice just with a toss, going up and finding that same position. Okay. So no swing yet. And just let the toss drop for now. And I want you to visually check yourself and make sure that you're hitting the positions correctly. Just let it drop and just check. Yep. A little bit more slant with your shoulders. A little bit more tilt. Yep, yep. While keeping the racket head pointed up. Hold this next one for me. So looking
Even
for
higher, huh?
Yeah,
like
looking
literally
for
like straight up and down.
Yep.
It's like you're gonna point straight up.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what all we're trying to do is have a neutral position with your hand before you were dropping your hand down.
Okay.
Good. Yep, better. And now just a little bit more rotation back towards the back curtain. That's good. Yep. All right, so same position, and now I want you to go ahead and drop and rotate through, but like no more than 50%. Okay. Like keep it real slow and relaxed so that you can feel what's going on. We're not trying to accelerate much at all. Okay, good, good. That's a great start. Yeah, that's great. Good job. Check this out.
That's good.
Tilt, definitely better.
A little more shoulder rotation.
More shoulder rotation.
Towards
a
the
little
back,
bit.
wall.
Yeah, we're a little bit short on that part of it, but this is a
lot better.
a great step in the right direction. Yeah.
So kind of twist my shoulders back a little bit more.
Yes. Don't think of it as shoulders. It's actually your entire,
my hips.
your whole torso.
So think about my torso.
Entire torso.
Automatically, my shoulders are going to rotate.
Just bring your hip towards me a little bit.
Okay.
Left hip.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see a couple without a toss first. Good. Notice how we've used 4 different types of repetitions, ranging from just pure shadow swings without a ball, all the way on up to going through his complete motion slowly with a ball. And all of those different types of repetitions are helping to build his awareness of the difference between where he was before and where we're headed, which mechanics that we want and which mechanics that we don't. Anytime that you go and learn any new physical skill, it's really important that you take a methodical, progressive approach like this, and you don't just jump right in to trying to execute the new skill within the context of a full motion and a full swing. So let's move forward. As he gets more comfortable with these new positions, we start to allow him to use more full swings with the ball. Good, good. Nice job, nice job. Definitely no faster than that right now. That is absolute max. A little bit more with your torso, back towards me. Target practice. Doing pretty good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, any more rotation with my hips feels a little weird at that point.
This is just about what we're looking for.
Okay, I see the difference for sure.
All right. Corey.
Oh yeah.
Before.
Huge difference.
And Corey after.
Yeah. It's a big difference.
Nice, man.
Cool.
All right, let's go home.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, let's get some more reps. It probably feels to you like you're taking your body and swinging it away, but that's kind of the point. If you
got to wind, unwind.
Exactly, yeah. If you think about a forehand, ground stroke, it's basically the same principle.
Yeah,
Corey's already done an incredible job integrating these new positions into his full service motion, but now it's time to iron out a little bit of a hitch that he has in his rotation back with his body and then back forward again into his swing. And we do this by using a combination of shadow swings and full repetitions with the ball. Two shadows and then a hit, please. Yeah, that was actually pretty close. That was your best rotation back. Prior, your shadow swings were further than your actual rep.
That was right.
Both those two, yeah, both those two were great. You see how you kind of had a fake take back a little bit? Mm-hmm. Meaning, this is what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And now before you actually begin your forward motion, you went to here. And then you made your acceleration forward. In full motion, it's kind of tough to catch, but you can have a little bit of a pit stop.
Right
see
there,
it?
I saw it.
Like,
A little hesitation.
and then swing,
Yeah.
right. So
Kinda
we need to
smooth it
make
out.
it, exactly, yep.
Okay.
So keep going with two shadow swings and then a hit, please. We're just trying to build your awareness here of what your body's doing. A little bit of a two-stage forward rotation. You're doing it because you're trying to do what you're used to doing. That's fine. Do you see it? It's pretty subtle.
Yeah.
But you're going from here to. It's more smoothed out.
Yeah.
But there's still that little bit of hesitation.
I know that I'm doing it.
All right, cool. And this is the purpose of the shadow swing, so you can feel any difference between those and your actual hit. And check out that last set. Listen, the practice strips are great. Yeah,
that's what I want.
That looks really nice.
Okay. Just when I get the ball in there.
The second one where you rushed a bit and your arm kind of came away from your body a little bit.
Not bad.
Tell me how much of your chest you see here.
I need to see more of my chest. I need to see about 25% more of my chest. Like that. Okay, right. Got it.
Okay, good. Again with the practice reps, please. Your practice ones were a little exaggerated that time. Like you got to like parallel to the baseline. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right, well, I was trying to show you more of my chest.
Yep.
So
the practice reps before were good.
So,
it was your actual hits.
75% of that. That's
hold on. Check out your actual hit. This is about what I'm looking for on the actual hit.
Oh.
You had a little bit of a forward deviation before the actual swing.
So try to keep my foot in place a little bit longer.
Yeah, that could. Yeah, that could.
Okay.
Could help you.
Let me try it.
Yeah. Actually, that's a good thought. I like that. Try it without the ball first. And go ahead and go through your swing without the ball, so you can practice the foot. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Give it a shot. Good.
That's a lot better. A lot more power there.
Why? What felt different to you?
I kept my base and my foot on the ground.
It's a good looking serve.
Well, my foot isn't pulling forward now. So maybe I do need to push off a little bit. It gives me more stability. Right?
So it was a nice looking serve, honestly.
I'm going to try it again. I think I can do it again. I think I got to keep my foot there.
It's a good serve. Good, great. I like how it's looking a lot.
More of my chest. Brought my foot up a little bit.
It's a good looking serve, man. This is, yeah, I mean, this is really, really fundamentally different.
Yeah.
Nice. It says, Corey, before we talked about anything. And this is Corey now. It's pretty amazing, honestly.
I'll take that one.
It's really important to understand that within the span of about an hour, Corey is already starting to hit serves with more power while using less effort, but without actually working on serve power specifically. It's critical to understand this. So we did all of this without actually even having him do any secret ninja serve power drills or tricks or anything like that. All we did was target and focus the biggest fundamental technique flaws that he had in his motion. And as he started to iron those out and find new, better positions in his service motion, power naturally followed, because now his body is being used more effectively, more efficiently, and more fully. And so without even having to try any harder, he's already starting to hit bigger serves. If you'd like to see that same change in your own service motion, I invite you to click the link in the description down below, or you can simply go directly to tennisserve101.com. And on that page, you can join us inside of our very first technique course focused on serve fundamental elements. Just like the elements that you just saw us work on with Corey, even at a 4 or 5 level, those were the things that were holding him back from having a serve that was as effective as it could have been. So again, that's Tennis Serve 101. Strongly recommend you check that out. Step by step, very systematic, just like the repetitions and the progressions that we just took Corey through. And you'll even get a full action plan that you can take to the court the very next time you practice, so you can start working on your serve improvement right away. Let me know what you thought of this video down below. And also, if you're interested in spending time with us here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, just like Corey did, transforming his entire game, shoot me an email to ian@essentialtennis.com. That's Ian, I-A-N, @essentialtennis.com. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to watch the Forehand transformation video that we've already released featuring Corey and showing step-by-step how we totally changed his forehand swing to make it more consistent and give him more margin for error so that he can swing more aggressively and still maintain good consistency. You'll be able to click on that somewhere right around this video. Go check it out. Thanks for watching. Leave any comments or questions that you may have right down below.